rhymes are catastrophic, toxic topics. Pandora's box long before they had the chance to come along and lock it. The masses screaming, stop it, helpless as the flame shoots out their eye sockets. Satisfied to break the mic, then fucking drop it. These days I'm quick to block shit. I've got too little time to entertain your mock fits. Not what I'm here for, so therefore, so I won't engage with their poor arguments and rancor. None of it's necessary.
What's good, folks? Now, I promised you in a previous video that I would give you some more information on the shows I'm trying to produce and just, basically an overall update on the way I'm restructuring my brand. By the way, if you hear a cat in the background, just ignore him. He just wants attention, but he's not good on camera. So the big reason why I started the Rebirth of the Legion network is because I was trying to expand my brand, expand my market beyond my ordinary niche. Now, for those of you that only know me for this channel, I'm a hip-hop artist. But my type of hip-hop, the type of subject matter that I talked about in there, really only had a niche market. Don't get me wrong, I love that market. I love that audience. And that's the reason why I wasn't willing to use my music to expand to a bigger market. Because my music is important to me. What I had to say in those songs is important to me. So I had to ask myself, well, what else is it that you have to share with the world? Well, I have a lot of varying interests other than just making music. So I was really amped, and I left my first channel because, to be honest, I kind of got bored with the content over there that I was doing, but I didn't want to subject the people over there to stuff that they didn't sign up for on that channel. So I left. 16,000 subs. I just completely left the channel. I did let them know that I was leaving, and I came back every so often, like when I had a new album coming out. Because that channel was also known for my music, it just made sense for me to upload music stuff on that channel. I branched out with this, and I gotta tell you, I had a bunch of fun with this channel. But it's apparent to me now that it was doomed from the start. Why? Because it was a variety channel. And variety channels, they grow a lot slower. Typically what happens, and I know this now, but typically what happens is someone starts out in a niche. And the people that are into that niche, they flock to that channel. And they come to that channel consistently and watch the content consistently if it's of good quality, and they're getting fulfilling whatever need they have, be it information or whatever, from that channel. And then slowly but surely, as the audience gets to know the host, that's when he or she starts to introduce new things, new interests. And it's accepted more because they now know this person and they're now interested. There's added context. See, I didn't do that with this channel. I jumped out of the gate trying to do everything that I was interested in at once. And while in some respects it worked out pretty good, in other respects it failed to do what I set out to do. Because I do have people on this channel that don't know me for music, have never heard any of my albums, and that's kind of what I wanted. The vast majority of people here, though, they came from my other channel. And because I wasn't really as schooled as I should have been on the changes that YouTube brought about, and the algorithm and all of those things, I didn't really put myself in the best position to win with this channel. And yeah, I was doing a lot of this stuff for fun, and I had fun doing it, but at the end of the day, I did want to fulfill my eventual goal, and that didn't happen yet. So sometimes you got to take certain things on the chin, and you got to make decisions about whether or not what you're doing is working for you. Are you fulfilling your goals? And if I was to be honest with myself, no, I hadn't. So sometimes it's good to shake stuff up, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to utilize more of the platforms that I have profiles on. Like, I have a Bandcamp subscription service with faithful fans that have access to all of my music and anything else I put up there. Well, it's time for me to start putting some more stuff up there, because Bandcamp allows us to do a lot more than just upload music. So I'm going to be utilizing that. And this is how. I have a bunch of different shows that I'm going to either put on different channels and have it specifically about that topic, that niche. And then there are certain things that are only going to go on the Bandcamp subscription service. Things that I feel that this core fan base this is relevant to them. Now, one of the series is going to be called Memoirs. And basically, it's going to be an ongoing series where I talk about my experiences as an artist who's been doing this for 30 plus years. The things that I had to go through, the things that I experienced, how different it is now than what it was back in the 90s, or even hell, the 80s. It's completely different now. And how I managed to make the adjustment, at least with my audience, and how I had to relearn all kinds of things in order for me to even get to do the things I got to do now. Now, the next channel that I'm going to produce after this is called Everything MCU. Why? Because the MCU is a big part of my life. I've been reading comic books since I was a kid. You guys know that. I've talked about that before. The fact that Marvel did what they did by creating a combined universe was super dope. And I love to talk about that. Like me and my friends, that's what we talk about. So it makes sense for me because I know so much about it. I've watched every movie over and over again to make a channel on that. And those people that are interested in that, hopefully I'll find them and they'll find the interest in that channel. I'm bringing back the wildlife series. Now I'm doing the On the Road series again, but this time I'm narrowing the scope, and it's mostly about what I find here in Maryland, because there's a bunch of stuff here in Maryland that I absolutely did not know existed. Even now, after all this time of traveling around, I'm still finding new stuff here in the state. So I want to cover that. And that's a really niche market, I know, but I feel like it satisfies my need for travel, even if it's just like locally in my own state. And finally, I'm going to do a personal vlog called Day in the Life of a Dead Man. And this is not going to be a daily vlog. Shout out to the people that do daily vlogs, because that is a grind that is to be admired, but it's not something I think I can emulate. But I'm going to do a personal vlog, and it's going to basically be my musings, the things that I'm experiencing through the course of any given day that I find interesting. I'll put that up as well. Now, the wildlife series, I'm thinking about keeping that right here on the Rebirth of the Legion network channel. But on the road in Maryland, I'm going to make a completely different channel for that. And if you guys are interested in any of these new shows, I will leave links in the description of any upcoming videos once I have these things set up. And you can go and check them out. As far as my older channel, the Rational Warrior channel, I'm going to leave that mostly for music. And by that I mean not just uploading new songs or music videos that I might do, but there will be other content that's music related that'll go up on that as well. And from time to time on this channel, I will present clips of some of the other programming, specifically the Bandcamp programming, just little clips here on this channel so people can check it out and decide if that's something they want to go and join. Now, for the record, I don't know if any of this is actually going to work to push me towards what my goal was. I don't have a clue. But this is the direction I'm going in right now. And I feel like if nothing else, I will manage to have more content for my Bandcamp subscribers. I will manage to give myself a chance, at least with one of these niche interests that I have, for that to expand and grow into a bigger audience. But one thing I will never stop doing is trying to improve the quality of what I'm doing. Regardless of what the topic is, regardless of the platform, I am dead focused on making sure that the quality stays at a high level, or at the very least as high as I can get it. And I'm hoping a lot of you come along for the ride. Anyway, that's all for me today, folks. If you enjoyed this video and would like to be a part of the Legion, soon there's going to be a lot of different working parts of the Legion. Find out where you fit in and come hang out. Let's make things interesting.
It's like every day and all day, they rubbing me the wrong way. But when I flip the script and start spazzing, just watch them all okay. Open palm slap to your face that peels your skin away. Feel like a rock slide when it hits you, then ask you what you say. Not like anything you've encountered, it's on a different level. Hard as non-porous, in fact, it's made of a mythic metal. Adamantium, ulu and vibranium. See every single bar spits a bullet, naming them. Hold them back, I'm fuck this shit. No death been on my bucket list. Too late to act like you meant something else, your foot is stuck in it. 1 minute you extra tough, other one you screaming up. I thought you were about it, now I see you on that screaming stuff. Fuck you think you talking to, yeah now I'm out here stalking you. Congratulations, you become the mark I'm putting this hawking to. They yelling tombstone and lost this shit. Nah bitch, I never been the one for you to fuck with. Don't give a fuck about your politics, or what the hell you think you know. Keep a simple tongue in your mouth, or watch my temple blow. Walking Mount Vesuvius, you young, stupid, and new to this. Spitting long before you formed and clogged your mother's uterus. And stupid shit to say before the ones that think you what you not. Can smell a pussy on you, and today you smell like extra twat.